Anywhere you go, whether you're in finance, you're in business, you're in communications, you're in PR, you're in marketing, you have to be a good communicator because you have to be able to influence or communicate your story in any boardroom or in any business meeting. And so I'd say that communication is really, really important and critical skill for anybody that goes out into the business world. My name is Krista Phillips. I'm currently the chair of the Communications and Media Advisory Board for Loyola University. Yeah, we're really excited to get started with this advisory board. We see it as our mission to really help the faculty and students modernize the curriculum and help students with things like mentorship and advancing their profiles when it comes to internships or resumes, and be a sounding board or a resource for them. When you think about all the classes and the curriculum that Loyola has to offer, it's constantly changing. And so I would just encourage all the students to really think about being open-minded and think about their daily lives and where they're consuming messages and how they're consuming messages, and really be a lifelong learner and really understand, that they're picking up messages everywhere they go. And that's how media is changing. It's always fluid. So just be open-minded and follow your heart, right? And learn everything. Ask a lot of questions. And where you start your career may not be where you ultimately end your career. I've had a lot of jobs, in the last 30 years, anything from advertising to internal communications to product to P&L jobs. And what I've learned along the way is that I've always asked a lot of questions, and I was always open-minded to the next project or the next, the next team or the next manager. And I've always asked a lot of questions and raised my hand to say, I'll volunteer and I'll do that thing. And maybe nobody else wants to do it, but that's okay. And so always be open-minded and absorb like a sponge and, really just, take it on. And don't have that imposter syndrome that you all read about and ask questions about. Hush that voice inside your head, because you can be there. You can be the next X, whatever that is. And, and you just have to try. I really embraced everything that Loyola had to give at the time, and really impressed with what it has to offer all the students today. I truly love Loyola. I'm so glad to be part of this advisory board. I'm so glad that my son is here. I'm really proud that he is here, and I'm so proud to be still a part of this university.